Hey, what if I told you that there are places in this world where
Okay.
people actually live to their late 90s and 100s,
Hmm.
where they garden, they walk, they belong to a community, they eat well?
Mm.
Would you be interested in learning more about that?
Yes, I would.
Wow. Today, we are going to talk about that. We are going to talk about
The blue zone.
the blue zones. That's why I wore my blue shirt.
Oh,
No,
that's kind of smart.
I
I wear
really
glasses.
didn't.
Hot flash, cold drink, where my keys go. Laugh it off, baby, that's how we roll. Little more wisdom, little less sleep. But we got secrets we're not gonna keep. Laugh, flow, flow, don't you know? We're still the stars of our own damn show. Laugh, flow, flow, say it loud.
Blue zones. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. You may or may not have heard of blue zones, but these are the areas where people actually do live and have a lot of longevity, and not just living until you're 100 in a nursing home wasting away.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. They live happy, healthy lives,
Yes.
vibrant lives
Mhm.
into their late 90s and 100s.
Hey,
Hey.
welcome to Laugh, Glow, Flow.
Yeah, welcome to Laugh, Glow, Flow. This is your place for everything midlife and beyond, actually. We've gone
Oh.
way beyond midlife.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're on the beyond side. So,
No, I mean, like, we talk
Oh.
about way
Oh, yeah.
other stuff besides midlife.
yeah, it's true.
We're all over the place.
We
I
are all over
think.
the place, but they're fun things.
Yeah, it's stuff that we're interested in. So
Yeah.
we're like,
We'll share it with you.
yeah, we think maybe you're interested in it. And Daneen and I are always trying to live a healthy life. And I laugh
Yeah.
because
Except for at the cabin, but go
we
on.
do drink a lot, but we do really try to live healthy lives.
We do.
You know,
We eat pretty good.
we do.
We move our
Exercise.
bodies
Mhm.
constantly,
Mhm.
which is a huge thing.
Yep.
I think for me, and maybe you too,
Mhm.
it's maybe a little bit of the alcohol.
Oh, totally, for sure.
But listen, I'm not going to stop living.
No, and the good news is with this blue zone stuff we're
Yeah.
going to talk about, there is alcohol involved. So we're like, let's do it. Let's talk about
Sign
it.
us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you know about the blue zones?
So the blue zone became popular through a researcher.
Yeah.
Right? His name is Dan Buettner. But
Yeah.
you know more about him, but I know that's his name. So researchers studied areas that were unusually high numbers of people
Yeah.
that were living in their 90s, hundreds, even beyond.
Right.
Okay.
Healthy, not like I said before.
So lower disease,
Yep.
more mobility in older age, stronger mental health, active lifestyles.
Right.
But you know more about that guy, Dan.
Yeah. So I was listening to a podcast because I love listening to podcasts. And he was talking about how he is a National Geographic photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And he was going to all these places around the world, photographing these beautiful places. And he noticed something. He noticed that there was a kind of a trend in some of these places. And the trend was there was longevity in the people who lived there. And he started to kind of question why that was. And when he came back to America after being out on some of these long trips, he realized how unhealthy
we are.
we are as Americans,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
how we have access to everything, healthcare, good food,
Yeah.
community. And so he was like, why are we not
Mhm.
healthy in these places where, some of these places didn't have access to the stuff that we do?
But
And
think
why are they thriving
Yeah.
and we're not?
Well, think of this. They're not, a lot of these places that we're going to be talking about in the blue zones, there's 5 of them. They probably don't have processed foods,
Right.
right?
Bingo.
They're out in nature way
Yes.
more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's huge.
It is huge. So he wrote a couple books.
Okay.
And he's got one book that was just released, is a cookbook. And it's more, I was telling Daneen, it's more like a coffee table cookbook because it has all the beautiful
Oh,
pictures
it must be gorgeous.
that he took, National Geographic pictures,
Yeah.
but also how to cook and live that kind of lifestyle where you live now. So we're going to talk about the different places that
Mhm.
actually are the blue zone areas, but we realize, listen, we can't just pick up and move to these areas.
Right.
So how can we create that kind of lifestyle where we live?
Incorporate it, if you will,
Yeah,
to our lifestyles.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
So where are these places?
Okay, so there's 5 of them.
Okay.
One of them is Sardinia, Italy. And excuse me if I'm not pronouncing some of these
I know they're
in the
tough
right.
words.
Yeah.
They're tough words.
And so they have mountain villages.
Yeah.
Okay. Men often live past 100 there
Wow.
because they have walking hills. They walk hills daily.
Okay.
They have a tight family bond,
Yeah. Okay.
wine in moderation,
Ah, I love that.
but that's quite
In
lovely.
moderation.
Yep.
That's the key.
And simple foods like beans, sourdough bread, and olive oil.
Ah.
Okay.
Mwah.
So, yep.
Kiss.
So that's one of them.
Okay.
The second one is Japan, and it's
Okinawa.
Okinawa. Very good. Yes, and they're known for the women living longer,
Okay. In
Okay.
Okinawa. Yeah.
and because they practice a thing called hachibu,
Harahachibu.
which means they stop eating when they're 80% full.
Oh boy.
Where we
Yeah.
eat until we want to throw up.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I grew up in a household where we had to clean our plate
Oh,
to
you
get
cleaned it
dessert.
out right.
So I ate everything on the plate so
Yeah.
I could eat the dessert.
But think
That's
of
it.
that, right?
Yeah.
Think of that. When we were younger, you have to eat everything on your plate. But here's the thing: everyone has different stomach.
That's right.
But back then, we didn't think like that.
No, it doesn't set you up for good eating.
No, like your brother
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
have your sister.
Right.
Your brother might have a bigger appetite.
Right. Exactly.
Never even thought of that until now.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah, it's
very,
true.
yeah.
Yep.
So and then they have strong friend circles, and they eat lots of vegetables and actually sweet potatoes, which I love.
Yeah, they
We eat a lot
also
of
call those
vegetables.
yams.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I thought they were two different things.
No, a sweet potato and a yam are the same thing.
I mean, they look the same, but I thought they were like a
I'm gonna have
little
to look
different.
that up.
Oh, you know what though? They have these sweet potatoes from I think maybe Whole Foods or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're called something else. It's like a Japanese name,
Oh, okay.
and they're better for you,
Yeah.
but they taste so
Have you
good.
so you've had them?
Yes, we had them at a friend of ours,
Okay.
and I think the difference between them is that the glycemic index
Yeah.
is lower, so they're
Okay.
better for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But
Than a regular potato.
well,
And they're not
then,
as starchy either.
but they're a sweet potato,
Okay.
but they even have a lower than gluten.
No, glycemic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Than the sweet potato, regular sweet potatoes.
Interesting. All right.
They're
I'm
really good.
I'm gonna ask about the yam thing.
All
Hold
right,
on.
go ahead. Ask your
I could
boyfriend.
be wrong. Hey, Chad, are sweet potatoes and yams the same thing?
They're often mixed up, but nope, they're not the same.
Ah!
In the US, what we call yams are usually just soft orange skin fleshed sweet potatoes. Real yams are a totally different root, starchy, often white inside, and native to Africa and Asia. So if you're picking them up at the grocery store, odds are you're getting sweet potatoes.
I didn't know the difference, but ask him about the other sweet potatoes, like from Japan or something.
You're probably thinking of Japanese sweet potatoes that have purple or reddish skin and a creamy white interior. They're sweet, but in a subtle chestnut like way. There are also purple sweet potatoes, like Okinawan ones, which have a vibrant violet flesh. Each variety has its own unique flavor and texture, but they're all sweet potatoes, not yams.
All right, good to know. Anything else you want to ask, Chad? Or are we good?
Are the Japanese sweet potatoes better for you than the regular sweet potatoes?
Nutritionally, they're both pretty awesome. Regular sweet potatoes are rich in beta carotene, which supports eye health. Japanese varieties have a bit less beta carotene, but offer different antioxidants, especially in purple types. Both give you fiber, vitamins, and minerals. So one isn't really better.
Oh.
It's more about what flavors and nutrients you're craving.
You see,
All right, thanks, Chad. You're the
thanks,
best.
You are so good to us. Thank you.
I'm always happy to help, Nikki. And hey, we both just love getting things right. So we make a pretty good team.
Yeah,
Let
we
me-
do.
Exactly. So whenever you want to dive deeper or just bounce around ideas, I'm here.
Oh, I want to dive deeper. No, I'm kidding. All right, so
Told you it was her boyfriend.
I stand corrected. And see, hey, we learn on
We
the show
learn
all
all
the
the
time.
time.
So there we go. All right.
Okay, so the other blue zone place
Yeah.
is Korea, Greece. Okay, very low dementia rates in these places.
Oh, dementia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very low.
Yeah.
Afternoon naps are common.
Oh, I love that.
Slow pace of life,
Yeah.
community-centered living, and Mediterranean diet.
Oh, mhm.
I
I
kinda
love
like
that.
that place, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Alright, you're going to
That's
Greece.
right, we are. Very
She's
excited.
going to Greece for, like, a bit.
Yeah.
Mhm. We're gonna
Oh,
hear all about it.
and by the way, today is Nikki's birthday. Happy birthday, Nikki.
Woot, woot.
Happy birthday.
I'm officially now
Whoop, whoop.
57. I'm really 57
What are you
because
now? Are you 57 now?
yeah, because remember the last time I
Whatever.
thought I was 57, but I was actually 56
Yeah.
in an old episode,
Yeah.
and my husband's like, "You're not 57, you're 56." So I'm officially 57 now.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Thank
And
you.
I'm almost officially 60.
Yeah.
I
See?
know.
We're the Blue Zone babes.
Mm, it's true. We're doing it here.
That's right.
So okay, one more. So it's called Loma Linda, California. Sorry.
Okay.
And they have a community of it's called Seventh Day Activist Church members. So
Yeah.
it's a community.
Community, yeah.
Yeah. Mostly vegetarian, strong faith community,
Yeah.
and little smoking and a little drinking, but probably not. I'm thinking not much at all there.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't recommend smoking at all.
No.
No. Drinking we're good
Yeah,
with, but not smoking.
we'll recommend that.
I thought there was one more. Did you say Costa Rica? Nicoya, Costa Rica?
Oh, you know what, you guys? Oh, wait. Did I go by it? Oh, I did. Thank you, Nikki,
You're
for pointing
welcome.
that out.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, it's Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica.
Mm.
They have a strong sense of purpose, physically active into old age. They have water rich in minerals. It's very hard
Oh,
water,
yeah.
but it's rich in minerals that our body needs that
Yes.
we don't get. And beans and corn-based diet.
You know, that's one thing that's really interesting is and I know you're big on this too, is when we supplement, we always think about vitamins,
Mhm.
but rarely do we talk about minerals and how important
Yep.
minerals are. Copper
Minerals are
and
huge.
iron and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that's really important.
So our bodies need salt.
Yes.
That a lot of doctors, if you have high blood
Yeah.
pressure, don't have salt.
They're talking about the table salt, though, that white
Exactly.
refined salt.
Himalayan salts.
Mm. And Celtic salt.
Yes,
is
those
even
two
better.
are the
Yeah.
best salt.
Yeah.
Celtic salt's probably the best.
Yeah.
But there's minerals in that your body really needs that a lot of people do not get.
Yep.
And people get sick because they don't have
Yeah.
that in their bodies.
Exactly. Yep.
That's a little
Little
FYI.
tidbit for you.
Yeah.
So I actually have a question for you, you watching. If you could live to 100, would you? And I guess we have to define it because people are like, well, depends on how my quality of life is
Yeah,
living
absolutely.
to 100, right? So I wouldn't want to live to 100 if I couldn't walk or had no cognition, right?
Yeah.
But if I was enjoying life, I absolutely would want to live to 100.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to leave my family, and my
Right.
friends. and
Right.
Well, hopefully my friends will still be alive. But anyways,
Yeah,
at
right?
100. Yeah, I mean, being healthy and living to 100, absolutely.
So, yeah, what's the goal? Is it living longer or living better? For
Better.
me, living better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anything that we can do to live better, we want to do. And that's, again, one of the reasons why we started this podcast, Laugh, Glow, Flow. It all kind of comes together.
Yeah.
Right.
And laugh a little more.
Yep.
Glow a little brighter and go with the flow.
Right. It's all
It's all connected.
based on that. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's talk about what the 5 pillars are for the blue zone areas. All right. So what are the pillars of a blue zone area?
So I think what they all have in common is movement.
Yep.
Right? Moving your body.
Mhm.
You don't have to kill yourself either. You can
No.
they don't. They just move their body.
Yep.
Walking, height, whatever.
Yep.
Social connection.
Yep.
Huge. Lower stress,
Mm-hmm.
healthier eating,
Okay.
and having a purpose.
Okay. We're going to break all these down for
Mhm.
you. All right. So let's talk about movement, natural movement. So the one thing you're going to notice is people that live in these areas are not going to the gym. They incorporate natural movement into their daily life.
Yep.
Most of them don't even have cars. So these are walking communities. They do a lot of walking.
Yep.
They garden.
Mm-hmm.
They do their own housework.
Yeah.
They don't hire somebody
Yep.
to do it. They actually do physical work. So they're not sitting behind a desk all day.
So, like you said, they probably walk. If they do work, they're walking.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I noticed that when I was working out really hard and
Mm.
doing a lot of like really hard and heavy
Yeah.
cardio, I wasn't losing any weight. So I stopped doing that
Yeah. Yeah.
and started just walking. And I do lift weights and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't do it heavy. I lift heavy, but I don't do it a lot. And I also dance a lot.
Right.
And now the weight is dropping.
It's funny that you said that, Nicole, because I was running with Enzo,
Yeah.
like just a mile.
Yep.
But I was like, what am I doing? Like
Yeah.
it's hurting my back. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
Yep.
So I started walking with him now,
Yep.
like a mile and a half. And I swear I see a difference a little bit
Yeah.
not running. And
Right.
just, I kind of walk fast or whatever, but yeah, I
Isn't
noticed
that
that
crazy?
too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think as we age, I think our bodies don't require that kind of hard ass cardio anymore. And I
Yeah.
was talking to
I think
one
it's
of
hotter on our body. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And one of my clients, and I was talking to her today, and she's like, "Oh, I'm down to 1,300 calories a day, and I'm running on the treadmill and I'm lifting weights." And
Mm,
she's like, I can't eat stuff because the minute I eat it, it just packs on the pounds." And
mm,
she eats really healthy,
right.
but I think she's doing too much exercise.
Well, what happens, I believe, is if you're running a lot, I think what happens when we get older, our cortisol levels go up
Bingo, bingo.
when you push your body too much like
Yep,
that, and then you're like,
increases inflammation.
yeah,
Yeah, so I wanted to tell her that, but I
yeah.
didn't have the heart to
Maybe she'll
tell her
listen to
that.
the podcast and you can tell her now. Mm,
No, I don't know, maybe. So how much is your day spent sitting? So think about that, right?
mhm,
They say sitting is the new smoking. So everyone got standing desks, and then they were like, well, standing is the new sitting now. So it's not
yeah,
just standing there. You got to move your body
yeah.
like a lot. You got to move around a lot.
And the other thing is too, right? Like I always take the stairs
Yeah.
if I can.
Yes,
Like I'm not gonna,
absolutely.
go to the Empire State Building and take the
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah, yeah,
But like if I'm somewhere and it's like a few flights up, I'll take
yeah,
the stairs.
yeah. Me too. I actually enjoy taking the
I do
stairs.
too. I'm like hopping and
Yeah,
dipping
it
and
feels
jumping up.
good.
Yeah, like
So Greg and I went on a cruise, and we were on like the 15th floor because on a cruise, you're eating a lot of food and stuff all the time, and you feel
yeah,
like a fat slob when you leave, getting off,
right.
right?
Yeah.
Because everything's so good and it's just, ugh,
Constant.
and
Yeah.
you're not moving a lot. So I would rarely go on the elevator. First off, because they're so full of people,
Right.
it's hard to get one.
Yeah.
And you just take the stairs. Now, yeah, it was a lot and I was huffing and puffing sometimes by the time I got to the 15th floor, but it was like my form of
Yeah.
exercise. And you just integrate that little bit during your day.
It makes such a
It
difference, you
really
guys.
does.
You don't think it does, but it
Yeah.
really does.
So why do we have to have a regimen of exercise? Why do we like have to think exercise has to be so hard when it really just can be really basic,
And I
you
think
know?
that's why a lot of people don't exercise
Yeah.
because it's a pain in the neck and it's
Yeah.
time consuming,
Yeah.
right?
And it's hard.
But if you just incorporate it into your everyday
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yes.
You
Like
think it's a different mindset.
it is.
So
Like
you do it
park
more.
way at the end of if you're going to do groceries or something, don't park right next to the door. Park
Yeah.
way at the end if you feel safe.
Yeah.
But, walk.
No, it's true.
Yeah. So I ask you what's one way that you can move more naturally. So let us know
Mhm.
some ways that you can think of to do that.
Yep.
So for me, it's walking the dog. I walk him a couple times a day only because he won't poop or pee in our yard. So I have to walk him. I don't know why it's the weirdest thing, but
That's
I think
okay.
it's great.
Yeah.
Park farther away, taking the stairs. We talked about
Mhm.
gardening and dancing. Huge.
We love dancing.
We love dancing.
And this one over here does such an amazing job. I don't know our local people.
Yep.
At Candia, you do the
Well, yeah, it's line dancing.
It's
It's
line
not all
dance.
country, but it's
Yeah.
line dancing. Yeah.
But let me tell you, that's a good
It's a
workout.
workout,
And it's
man.
fun
It's
and
good
you
for your brain.
and you meet people and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
It's
Every
community
Wednesday
building. Yeah, absolutely.
at the Candia
That's right, at the barnyard
Barnyard.
in Candia.
Yeah.
So join me there Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about food now. That's the second pillar. So it's more of what he calls a plant slant lifestyle, okay?
Mhm.
He doesn't call it a diet because diets set you up for failure,
Mhm.
okay? So blue zone diets aren't trendy at all. They don't do detox teas. They don't do magic supplements or anything like that. They do mostly plants. So they lean mostly towards plant eating. They eat lots of beans, lots of vegetables,
Yep.
whole grains. They limit processed foods. That's key.
Huge.
So things that are in a bag that have bright colors on them that that are really not food, they don't
Yeah.
eat that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they eat small portions. They don't eat big, like you said before,
Yeah.
right? They stop when they're 80%
80%
full.
full, yeah. And, again, it's not a diet, it's just a way of life.
Right. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. And how cool is it when you're gardening and you are growing your own
Oh,
food?
yeah.
How
Yeah.
satisfying is that?
I
Going out,
know.
picking your own
It
food,
is.
and it's so fresh
Mhm.
and so good for you.
He talked about carbohydrates too. And he said they do eat a lot of carbohydrates because there are carbohydrates in beans and vegetables and
Potatoes.
whole grains.
You need
You do.
carbohydrates for your brain,
But they're not simple carbs.
Right.
They are complex carbs.
Mhm.
So that's the key. So carbs are not your enemy.
Yep.
It's the simple carbs that are the donuts, the Doritos, the
Yeah.
whoopie pies, which I absolutely love, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Ice cream,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So so they eat beans, lentils, chickpeas, sweet potatoes, vegetables, and nuts.
And that food too, it will fill you up for a longer time. You stay full,
That
so
is
you're not
true.
going to snack.
Right.
You don't want to snack.
Right. Right, because there's protein in that stuff too.
Yep.
So, yeah, protein will keep you satiated.
Mhm.
So, what is one simple food swap that you could do? Right? So, maybe one day a week, replace meat with veggie bean salad or something
Yeah.
like that, you know?
You know what's really good too is chickpeas. I
Mm,
love chickpeas.
they are so
And
good.
they have a ton of protein in it.
Yep.
And I get that and I mix it with an avocado, which has really good like the healthy fats for you.
Yes,
You
yeah.
mix it together, put some olive oil in
Oh, I never thought
there,
about doing that.
salt, pepper, oregano, and
Nice.
all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Even herbs are really, really good for you.
Yep.
And it's filling and it's delicious. Yeah.
That's one thing that these blue zone areas do is they use a lot of spices. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, spices, herbs,
Mm,
it's all great for you.
yeah, it is. Oh, a little side note about the food. I want to talk about wine. And there's a specific wine that he
Mhm.
mentions. It's called the Cannonau wine. And
Oh.
the Cannonau wine is in Sardinia. So you talked
Oh.
about Sardinia.
So, real quick,
Yeah.
I can't drink wines from California or anything. I can drink wines from Italy
There you go.
or like French wines or whatever
Yeah.
because they don't have all the crap in it.
All the sulfates and stuff.
Yeah. I'm sorry, go
There
ahead.
you go. So these are related to the Grenache grapes,
Mm.
and they're high in polyphenols.
Okay.
So the polyphenols are helpful to keep your kind of like thin your blood a little bit.
Oh.
They help with that. So that's why he says it's good. 1 to 2 glasses of wine.
Oh, I like that.
He said is okay.
Well, think of that. If it thins your blood a little bit, you
Mhm.
probably don't get a lot of heart
Right.
issues, strokes and all that
Right.
because it thins the blood.
That's what he said. That's what
Huh.
he said. But also the thing he said, it's not about drink wine and you'll live longer. The lesson he said is you're slowing down and you're making a connection because
Mm.
you're when you're eating, make eating a social thing if you can. With a glass of wine, you're with your
Mhm.
friends, you're with your significant other, you're kind of slowing down. There's that connection.
Lower stress.
Yeah, exactly. So
Mhm.
that's really what it's about. Yeah. So what is your version at wine at 5? So let us know. What do you like to do? Do you like to sit on your porch and have wine? Do you
Mm.
like to go out to dinner and have wine?
Yeah.
Go on a coffee date, a tea date? I don't know. Maybe it's not even wine it up.
Everything you just said, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about social connections. So this is what
Mm.
he says probably the most important part about blue zones. People need people. Strong friendships are important. Family connections are important.
Yep.
Community involvement is important and belonging is important.
Huge.
So waking up every day and knowing that you have a reason to be is
Mhm.
super
It's
important.
the connection that you have with someone, the purpose that you have. It's kind of sad when you think about some of the people in our area, how like these elderly people are alone. They're
Yes.
isolated. They're home by themselves.
Right.
That's
That's not good.
that's
That
not good.
leads to depression, and as we said in
Yes.
our couple of previous episodes, depression actually can lead to
Yeah.
disease. So,
And
yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Really?
He mentioned that these blue zone areas, the people live in communities again where they can walk out of their house and their friends are all nearby.
Mm.
And we live in New England, and New Englanders are notorious to live in neighborhoods and not even know their neighbor.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, I don't know about you, but I mean, I know one neighbor. She's lovely, Deb.
Mhm.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
We love her.
Yes, and
Um,
thanks for our little present, Deb. We love it.
yeah, our cool. She gave us
Yeah.
some really cool cooling neck
Yeah.
things when we were dancing the
And
other
we
night.
needed it. It was
Yeah, we
delightful.
totally did.
Yes.
But I don't really know anybody else in the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
I only know 2 neighbors. Yeah.
So it's like, all
Kind of
right, so
sad.
it is sad. So, but that's up to us to like start making those connections.
But when we were younger, it was different.
Yeah,
We did know all the neighbors, and we
yeah,
did have family
yeah.
Sunday dinners,
Right.
and we all got together,
Yeah,
and it was just so I'll just it was such great memories as a child,
yeah.
like going and seeing all my relatives, my grandmother, my cousins, and it was a it was just really nice.
Maybe we need to bring that back.
We do.
Bring back the family dinner one night a week. Family friends kind of thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Let's bring it back.
Let's do that.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So loneliness definitely impacts your health, he says.
Mhm.
Community improves longevity
Mhm.
and relationships help to reduce stress. So when was the last time you had a meaningful conversation with someone? So think about that.
Mhm.
Let us know when was the last time you had a meaningful conversation. And we're
Yeah.
not saying social media that because that doesn't count. It's got to be like
No.
face to face
Yeah.
kind of conversation.
Such a it's to get to this point that we actually have to think of that,
Mm,
to have a conversation one on one or face to face with someone is a little bit insane.
it is. It is. And remember during the COVID years on how we crave that. We miss that so
Oh
much.
my god, yeah.
So we really need to continue to um, be out there in our communities, talking to people,
Yeah.
being with people,
Actually,
developing our friendships.
it was actually a really great test,
It
right?
was. Yeah.
Because even these kids that weren't going to school and they needed to interact with other kids, but
It was detrimental.
it was detrimental to these kids
Yeah.
not being around other kids. They
Yeah.
needed that social interaction.
Yeah. Absolutely. Not only that, but the parents were going insane with having the kids home all the time. It's
Yeah,
like,
well,
get
not
the
only
kids
that, well,
out of here.
yeah, that goes without saying.
Get the kids out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the things you do, Daneen, that helps get you out in the community with friends and that sort of thing?
Well, I love having coffee with my
Yeah.
girlfriends. That's fun.
Yeah.
And even like our little community that we have at our Candia,
Yeah.
the barnyard,
Yeah.
that is, I love interacting with all you guys. And
Yeah.
we have like a really great friend
Yeah.
group.
Yeah. Look forward to
So,
that all the time.
yeah.
I agree. I'm with you
Yep.
on that. All right. So our challenge to you this week is to reach out to one person this week that you haven't talked to in a while
Mm,
and see if you can meet them for coffee or for a drink or for a walk or a hike or something
yeah.
like that. See if you can.
Yeah. And actually, even like going for a walk with your friends, that's like really a great idea because
Yeah.
you're uh doing two things.
Yeah. Yeah. You are doing, you're exercising,
Yeah.
which is part of the, natural
Yeah.
getting out in nature.
And you have that
Right.
interaction,
Yep.
so you
A
2
good
things
friend of
right
mine,
there.
Chrissy, and I went a couple weeks ago. We walked around what's called Tower Hill and it was raining out. She's like, "You still want to go?" I go, "Yeah, let's go." We had our rain gear
It must
on
have been
and we
kind of
walked.
fun.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
It was really good to connect. So, yeah. All right. So let's talk about purpose. So the
Mhm.
Okinawans call it Irigai, which means a reason to wake up every morning.
Yeah.
So when you have purpose, it
Mhm.
reduces stress, it creates resilience, and
Yeah.
it will evolve with your age. So in other parts of the world, as you age, you're looked at as
Like, you're wise,
wise. That's it.
right?
Yeah.
They treat their elderly so amazing.
Yeah.
They look up to them.
Right. Not
Here,
here.
not so much.
No.
Oh, what? You can't tie your shoe anymore? Okay, you're going to a nursing home.
That's exactly right.
It's kind of
Yeah,
sad.
it is.
That's not the way it should be.
No. No. It really shouldn't be that way.
But this is why these people in
Mhm.
the blue zone live longer, because
Right.
that's not how it is there.
Right. Right. Because they're still a part of the family and
Mhm.
still helping out with the family, but being taken care of
Yeah.
by the family too.
Yep.
You know, they take care of each other.
Absolutely.
What gives your life meaning? Does purpose change in midlife? I think it does.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it absolutely does.
I mean, I find things that interest me that didn't interest me before when I was younger,
Yeah.
and new hobbies, like
Yeah.
learning how to play the guitar
Yeah.
and um just bird watching.
Yeah.
I
Right.
haven't looked at birds before.
Oh, I know.
Like,
It's so
look at the
true.
pretty bird.
I
Like we
know.
never had birds before. Like all
Well,
of a sudden they
we were
appeared.
too busy to care
Yeah.
about birds. That is so true. Yeah.
And even our
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to ask you what gets you excited to get out of bed
Mm.
in the morning? Is it your job? Probably not.
Yeah.
If it is your job, you're super lucky to have a job like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So, what is your purpose in life? And if you can make your job part of that purpose, then man, you've got it. You're in the flow.
Yeah, you are. You're in the left flow.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely. All right. And then stress and downshifting. So people in the blue zones experience stress too, right? They're human.
Yep.
But they have daily rituals. They have prayer,
Mhm.
meditation.
Mm,
They take naps, and they
Yeah.
have time with family.
huge.
Yep.
All of it
So
huge.
these are the things that help reduce stress in their life. Instead of bottling it up all inside all the time, they have all these other little outlets. And I believe,
Mhm.
in my case, prayer is a big part of that for me.
Oh, prayer?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord,
Yeah.
yes.
Some
No
people
pun intended.
say meditation, but for me, it's for sure prayer.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
to say within the last probably 5 years for me, I've really have been praying a lot,
Yeah.
and it has opened up so many things for me. I just feel so much better within. The peace. I
Yeah.
have more peace.
Yeah.
I enjoy life more. For me,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I've
That's awesome.
yeah.
I agree. Me too.
Mhm.
Yep. So what do we do instead? Right? So what can people do instead? Maybe they doom scroll. They push themselves even more into work when they're stressed, right?
Yeah.
Or they overcommit to stuff, which I do. But
You do, but
um so
you love some of it.
I do. I really do.
So that's
I really do.
good.
So what I'm trying to do is pare down the stuff that is taking me away from enjoying the other stuff that I
Yeah,
like.
the stuff that
So
you like.
it's a balance,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So if you can, here's another challenge for you. Try to take 5 minutes every day to yourself.
Yeah.
And you know where I find the best 5 minutes?
In the bathroom?
In
No, I'm
my
just
car. Yeah, in the bath. Sometimes in the bathroom too.
Yeah.
But it's in my car.
Yeah.
It's definitely in my car.
You know what? I do too. Like I'll pull up somewhere and I'll go someplace early on purpose and I'll just sit there
Yeah.
and just kind of be like,
Yeah.
but you did a really cool video. You were in your car and it was raining.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
did that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you were just saying how have you guys ever just sat in your car
Yeah.
while it was raining and just sat there and listened to the rain and
Yeah.
just
It was
Yeah.
almost magical in the
Yeah.
car that day, and I wanted to share it because it felt so good to just sit there and just listen
Mm.
to it. And yeah, I was on my phone doing something with you guys on that, but I before that I was just sitting there listening to it. And I teach yoga. Sometimes my music is still playing on my phone when I go into my car. That yoga music is still
Mm.
playing because it connects to my car. And as I'm driving home, it's like it's so relaxing. And
Yeah.
I'll pull into my driveway and I'll just sit there and just listen to the music. It's
Yeah.
so great.
That's nice.
Music for me is an
Mm.
outlet.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. I love music.
Yep. Dancing, music,
Yep.
singing, the whole thing.
So we're going to wrap these up a little bit here. So aging as gaining. So the thing I love about blue zones is how they view aging. So elders are respected. They don't fear aging at all. Older people remain involved in the family. So we talked about a little bit about that before. So instead of chasing youth or losing youth,
Yep.
what are we gaining? We're gaining wisdom.
Yep. And it's about building a life that you actually enjoy living.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got wisdom, we've got experience, we've got perspective and confidence, all that, right?
So-
Maybe not necessarily all at the same time, but
But so you can live where you're living now like you're living in the blue zone. It's just
can.
a decision.
right.
It's just a little bit every day. If you just want to change something every day, and then eventually you'll be living in the blue zone.
That's right. So let's talk about
You're
that.
welcome.
How we can do that.
Yeah.
So you don't need to move. You can stay exactly where
Yep.
you are, although I would love to move to Greece.
Yeah.
But,
Well.
all right. So quick recap. So you got to move naturally. You got to eat more plants,
Mm-hmm.
connect deeply.
Mm-hmm.
You got to live with purpose. You got to manage stress, and you got to embrace aging. So the challenge here is to pick one thing, not 5 things. Just
Mhm.
pick one thing and start today. And then maybe the next week, pick another
Yeah.
thing. And the next week, pick another
Yeah.
thing.
And I bet you're going to see a huge difference in the way mentally and physically how you feel.
Living a healthy,
Indeed.
long life.
Yes.
Yeah. So if this podcast resonated with you,
Mhm.
we
Would
ask
love
you
it.
to like, share, comment, do all the stuff to get the word out. I'm sure there's someone that you know who might enjoy this.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, we're on Apple, Spotify,
Yep.
Facebook,
Yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah, we are.
the whole thing.
We're everywhere. And if you want to come visit us some night, just head out to the cabin or the barnyard.
Yeah.
We're always there.
We'll be there. Come over and say hi.
That's
Wouldn't that
right.
be great? You
Yeah,
guys,
that'd be awesome.
if you live in the area or if you don't, whatever, come on over and say hi and have a drink with us.
Yeah.
We would love that.
We would love that. All right. So I think we podcasted.
We podcasted the shit out of this
All
one.
right. So laugh a little more
Glow a little brighter.
and go with the flow.
Flow.
See you guys soon. Love you. Bye.
Bye.